Just like last time, folks. Just like last time. I told you, this soundtrack is great. I think the only unfortunate thing about it is all these tracks are pretty darn short. The longest track that I currently see is about 3 minutes. But then there's the original Kingdom soundtrack, then there's Kingdom New Lands, and there's Kingdom 2 Crowns. That's, I think, the latest edition. Boy, there's a lot of music. But a lot of these are very up my alley, and I'm loving what I'm hearing. If not for the gameplay, then for at least visually and orally, this game is fantastic. So yeah, here it is, the Jam versus the Backlog, back for a very surprising Thursday stream. Have a little bit of a schedule change, so a short one. Hey Midget, how do you do? You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it as well. It helps when you sort of put yourself in a little bit of try to not force, but sort of give yourself some responsibility to do it. This is how it works with the Twitch channel. I'm sort of forcing myself to play through the Twitch channel. And this is very nice as well. Thanks for a little bit of your love. If you haven't been here for a while, Flying Midget, I've started the Jagged Alliance 2 playthrough where you are one of the characters. I've given your character the skills of a gunslinger, and he's also ambidextrous. So basically what he's an absolute murder machine with 2 pistols from both hands. You're crazy. You're one of our best folks over there. Although Jagged Alliance right now is a little bit on the hold, so at some point I might sort of go and look at it and sort of see how much I've achieved off stream. But for now, tomorrow, if everything goes to plan, there will be another game for the classic jams. Today, though, a little bit of a surprise with this, a Thursday stream, and a little bit more of Kingdom New Lands. I've started it on Monday, yep. And I've played it just for a tad, and it's not what I actually expected. And it's in many ways, it's much more grindier. We're gonna see how it goes. For right now, the plan is I'm gonna see how long it can go, because this game has a lot of roguelike parts to it, and as such, it is, well, it's interesting. Oh, boy. Those dingity-dings happening in the background, that's the game starting already. So let me actually jump to that. Let me put on the game, put on the gosh darn game. Also start a timer as well. Game, hello. Hello, game. Game, hello. Oh, there you have it. Right, timer. Start. Music off. This there. This that. Hello. So, last stream I've completed the first island and proceeded to the second one. Then I promptly reset my save. Because right here it says new game. I just wasn't sure what I clicked initially when I completed the level. Did I start the same island? Did I start a new one? I did start a new one, that's for sure. Or, I think I did. But the matter of fact is, I then reset the whole darn thing. But since this is a little bit of a roguelike, there is a little bit of an element of progression to it. If you have played Slay the Spire, for example, that's the first and only example I can really think of. As the fact is that in between the islands, you sort of get your progress. And for example, right now I'm starting with basically what is a full stack of cash. A lot of, I think it's, what is it? Actually, more people than I thought it would be. I think it's 4 archers and 3 builders. And so it's going to be much easier for me to start this second island. Right, so let's go. And I'll explain the rest of the game on the way. So, first of all, this time we are the queen. And let's do this. we'll even get an achievement. What we can do is we can spend money, but that's the only way we can indirectly influence the things that are happening. We have our trusty horse, and from what I've heard, we actually will get a new horse. I don't want the chest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna even skip the chest. Okay, knowing how this looks, I think over here is... Oh, this is something else. We haven't really done this, but this is a lot. You know what? I might immediately spend it. Oh, it's... yeah, I know what this is. It's the church. Okay, this island goes for much more than I remembered. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the chest. Knowing that there are 2 chests this way, I think this is the... No, this is not the base side. The eventual plan is, on each and single island, you build a boat to get away from this island. And you want to get away from the island because monsters are constantly besieging you. Okay, horsey. Okay, horsey. Darn, it's a smaller portal. It's already activated. Yaish. Alright, so every single night, monsters will be coming out of that portal, and what I believe is the bigger portal on the other end. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. We can, as far as I know, destroy the smaller portal, maybe even destroy the larger portal. But the problem is, now I will have to defend from both sides. If previously I only had to defend one side, the other side was just basically left for me to diddly-daddle with it as I see fit. Nothing really was happening on that end. Everything was hunky-dory. Then now, I will have to defend the both sides. So, 2 catapults. And from what I understand, the best way of defending is archers. Lots and lots and lots and lots of archers. Also, there are at least one more, like, unit type, and that's the knight. Ooh, I'm so high on money right now. Unfortunately, the money that I pick up when my wallet is full just drops it into the water. So I need to find a way to spend it, like right here. Okay, I have at very least one of these. Oh, don't give him money. Please don't give him money. That is the problem. And yep, there you go. There goes the money. Unfortunately lost just a little bit. What can we do? Yeah, there come the monsters. Okay, I really need to start doing something about it. More monsters? Not yet. Thinking what I can do. So this is the boat. At some point we'll have to raise the boat. I'm gonna put a lot of my money in it right now. Just to make sure that every single thing that I pick up later just is actually going into my, well, like going towards something useful. Okay, what I want to do also is find yet another one of these settlements. I'm doing a very risky thing right now of going straight into the forest at night. But I'm assuming that portal isn't yet activated. There's a bigger portal. There's a smaller portal. Smaller portal, English, seems to be activated immediately. Okay, 2 of these guys are now our vassals. Okay, oh, there's another smaller portal. Okay, how many of there are in total? Oh, right, and sorry, this is boats. No, this is not boat side. This is the big portal. Then there's a smaller portal. Over here, boy, we are gonna get a lot of things. Right, but for starters, I need to get the defenses going. First night was easy. I hope my people have survived because I basically left them for a night. You went to depot with KP today, buff some stuff for your chilies. Oh, I see. How long does it? Oh, are you like growing them from scratch? That's the idea. Because autumn is a really long way away. But hey, that is pretty darn cool. Growing your own. That is darn cool. Okay, let's spend 2 more here. And also, I'm slowly gonna chase those deer to our hunters because hunters shoot the deer and give us gold. There you have it. And that was, there you have it. Gold, 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 gold. Gold, 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 gold. No, no, no. Oh, darn, I dropped something again. I'm gonna get 3 walls out of this, and what else, what else, what else, what else, what else? Farm, okay. what can I afford? How's KP doing, by the way? What's he's up to? I know last time I've heard about his plans, it was he wanted to start to really head into the esports scene. Right now, esports scene might be a little bit dead with all the online events, or rather offline events being cancelled. Shall I immediately put money into here? Oh, actually, wow. Why is it so? I'm very Owen Wilson today. Wow. Would you look at that? Wow. Maybe it's like later in the day, in the everything that I can do this. But right now, I don't seem to be able to build a bigger town. Alright, these ones can be knocked down without any repercussion, but once again I'm forgetting about the fact that I really don't have the protection. Holy moly, this is bad. Yes, thanks for that. I need to start building more. I need to start building walls and everything. Also risking a lot. How did these guys survive? There was a monster basically going their way and complete and utter ignore. Oh, he missed. Oh, darn. That's unfortunate. Again, all the best for KP, but that sucks. All right, let's clean up. Again, I'm doing this during the night. I'm just might lose this one because I'm really doing some stuff. Some weird stuff. So it's day 3. Again, the boat was to the left. Right, I think it's every single time it's to the left. Also, as far as I know, we can get rabbits in these fields, but right now, I'm not seeing much. Also, we need to start about starting the farmers. Let's do this because, yeah, with just a second we're gonna get more money. Give him a coin. And send him on his merry way. Nope. Okay, we now have the banker. Banker indeed does what it basically says on the tin. He stores our money and then gives us interest. If I read it correctly, every single day he gives us 7% of what has been stored. So that's pretty handy. Right, okay, we need to start protecting things. So I think what I'm gonna do... Oh, don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me it's that bad. That's a shame. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 of these. These are catapults. Catapults will be extremely important later on. And I'm actually gonna try to put 2 people to work over here. The only problem is... Wow, this is darn harsh. As far as I understand, to activate... I'm gonna try it out, but I might lose my source of income. Because I need a wall over here. I need a wall over here to protect my city. But I think if I chop down that tree, that guy, his camp, the guy with the donkey, is just gonna be demolished. Removed, and that is not something that I want. Currently gonna go all the way to the left again, or at least as far away to the left as I possibly can to recruit some of these people. We need more hands on board. Hands on deck, hands on everywhere. Fortunately, people are gonna get killed during the night. So this is a smaller portal again. To heck with that noise. Yeah, well, besides the fact that Latvia today has announced the emergency situation, or whatever the proper is, like basically a pandemic. Well, it's not a curfew, but you know what I mean. Majority of my sort of view of the coronavirus situation was pretty much through esports. I was constantly seeing esports tournaments being cancelled, and so, or just like PAX, now E3, and I was sort of only getting a feeling for that through those. Bam, okay. Do we not? Okay, that just... I'm gonna build one here. Can we not? Okay, we can. Specifically, I was trying to do this. Build a little bit more around here, because like this catapult needs to be protected by a wall or something. Okay, what do we have? I don't have... Did I lose my money again? Oh, no, actually, I still have a bunch. Okay, thank you very much. This guy also needs to be protected, although I actually don't know what happens. What happens if this guy's just not protected? We have to decide if we're going to Austria on Monday. Ooh, you know what? If you bought the tickets, perhaps just check if they can be refunded or replanned on a different date, because maybe you shouldn't. And it is not a good time to do anything right now. No, keep us off. Wait a minute, did I? Oh, actually, this might be that moment where he goes. Like, I don't think the donkey man has asked me for a coin at the very end, which also might mean that his little house has been destroyed. Is that the case? Yep. Sorry, donkey man. I had to, because this side had no protection. This side had a catapult that was basically sitting absolutely naked over there. Alright, I might have screwed myself on the production again. I have a backup plan as to what I can do. But right now, honestly, it almost feels like might have done a boo-boo again. Okay, what do you have, guys? Right now, knowing just how clear this whole place is, my archers should be, yeah, my archers are bringing quite a lot. I'm still not sure which one of these are rabbit dens, but these open spots basically allow rabbits to breed. And rabbits, as far as I understand, are a really great source of income. See, here's also what I consider, like, it's not a church really. Also, I think this is one of our builders who has been left to dead over here. And OBS has just crashed. Fun part is, though, that unless I click the OK message, okay, I acknowledge that OBS has crashed, it doesn't crash. It's such a weird thing. It also has never crashed so quick. I'm 23 minutes into the stream. They are starting a like, darn dear. They are releasing a new version of OBS pretty darn soon. I think the I'm currently using 24.0.3, but there's going to be a 25. I think the release candidate is already ready for that one. But I think it started after I upgraded video drivers. Okay. So the plan is this wall and this guy get upgraded to the maximum. And also, I think I need more archers. Or actually more builder. No, we have enough like slots for that. See if I can get more. No, I don't have enough people. That's a problem right now. And how late am I in the day? Knowing that everyone's rushing back in, I think I'm pretty late in the day. I cannot venture out. Yeah, I better not. Oh, you can work from home. Man, again, big condolences. And just take care of yourself, right? Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Because that was a wall and it's... I'm hoping somebody can build it. Yep. Here's the problem. Okay, and now that builder has become the archer. I might be out of builders by this point. That could be a really big darn problem. Alright, let's see how bigly I have screwed myself over. I have tons of archers, and right now at this very starting stages, I think it's alright. But yeah, nah, yeah. Okay, new day. Okay, that's my interest now, which is actually pretty decent. I think at some point I can really go for it. But for now, what I need is more builders. I need a new horse as well. God knows I need a new horse. Jesus. Do you want to just slowly gonna invest in this as well? At some point, we get a new horse. We get a bear that we can ride on. And I think the very last island, or like 5th island, gives us a unicorn. Which is pretty darn cool. Okay. Ooh, there are like 5 people around here. Okay. I'm gonna bring a lot of new hands in. Nope, you. Are all Baltics land? I might. There was also like, well, rumors, I suppose, or like a suggestion. Maybe I can drop in and work out. What dates was it again? There was something that basically stopped me from being able to attend. I think were the dates. Is it next week? Next Saturday? Next Sunday? Kibi's birthday. Wow, that is... What great timing. But yeah, Saturday. Jeez. Yeah, it is Saturday. Yeah, the thing is, I might already have work on that day. Oh, come on, dear. Yep, all of them have sprinted into a different direction. Money, 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 money. One thing that still does not get old, everyone just spitting money at me. Okay, I think what I can do is set up a smaller farm here. It's gonna be something. I'm also knowing the big portal is from here. Okay, first, this now has been built up. Good. Now I need to make sure that everything else is also built up. Like this place. Like there's no tower now here, which is a bad thing. Also, I think a very bad event, that is the blood moon, is about to start. And once again, I'm out in the open. If don't give me money, don't give me nothing. I am risking a big time. Yeah, okay, this is blood moon, and I already see them approaching. Good news, I have a wallet full of cash, so if monsters try to attack me, all I lose is money. But if my wallet is empty, I lose my crown once, and then if I cannot pick it up and monsters pick it up, I lose everything. I lose the game basically. I have to go straight back. Okay, I'm not gonna upgrade anything right now, because the moment I do that, oh, please don't give me money, too much money. Let's upgrade this. This thankfully upgrades on itself. Plus, I think upgraded. Oh no, that is so lame. I think the town hall automatically upgraded something, and I was trying to avoid just that. Things being upgraded before they're ready. Oh, that's lame. Okay, there's a farm. Right now my problem is I think I don't have enough people. So, anyway. 2, 1, 2. Still holding on. OBS crashed like 7 minutes ago. Okay, this should be enough. Once again, another run into the forest. We still need more hands, I think. There's like a bunch of hammers unused, a bunch of bows unused. Right now we're doing pretty well. Plus, I think I can spook the deer to go that way, so my hunters get them. Give them money. Cash, money, money. Although I'm going to this place. Yeah, I should have gone the other way, because I've been to this camp previously. I've gotten everyone I could from here, but haven't gone to the right one. I think there actually might be like 2 camps to the right. Oh, please give me a better horse. I miss... Well, I haven't... never had a good horse. But... I miss having a good horse in different games, I suppose. Okay, we have workers, it seems. That is good. Shall I get some farmers then? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's go for a max and see what happens. The farm that I built outside the city is actually a farm that farmers do not stay in. So the every single time the night comes, they go back into the town. So that's good. And even the map just feels bigger. More stuff to cover. Okay, this one's still... I might just invest my remaining money into that, since I think my defense situation is okay-ish. Again, I just hope I have enough time, because right now it almost feels like it takes forever for me to get anywhere. Also, that guy just ignoring the coin. Really, man? There you have it. In the forest, it's also very hard to tell whether it's night or not. The thick forestation just covers everything. Okay, there's a smaller portal. Ooh, maybe just sort of activate and deactivate on a regular basis. Haven't gone... Actually, have I collected that chest? Like, there were 2 chests this way. I might have actually not collected one of them. Oh, right. The worst part that will happen from this point on, I think, is another smaller portal. I don't think that even is going to be the case. This should be the pier. Yeah, okay. Nothing new. And it is the night. Actually, it's just starting. It almost felt like that moon was going down. I think it's only starting. And if the portal isn't active, then this way is safe. Yeah. Was trying to set up a little bit of rabbit farming, clearing out big patches of land and everything. I'm not sure if that worked, but I think the hunters are bringing a pretty big doge. Or pile of doge. This horse. Okay, there's that guy. Oh, actually, it might be fully upgraded. Okay. Or again, like, insufficient town hall upgrade is forbidding me from doing so. This game is still pretty bad in regards to explaining things to the player. I have absolutely no clue about some things. A lot of what I'm saying right now, I've picked up from a guide that I found on the internet. Okay, so yeah, I have like a huge field over here. That's why... Okay, this is pretty good. This is... I like this. I like this situation over here. Okay, what do we have? Wall over here. Wall over here. I'm gonna upgrade this. I'm just so afraid. And maybe even this? I don't want to take any risks. Thanks for money. And like this, and I think you had some extra money, right? 1 coin. It's hard even to tell whether I'm running or not. Okay, no I am. This course is slow. I can't figure out whether it's just normal walk or not. But I love the... Actually, now I love the simplistic controls of this game, partly because I'm having some wrist troubles right now. My right hand specifically. Ow, it can't hold the mouse for long periods of time. And so the gamepad is a blessing. Okay, I'm not going to go any further. Don't want to. And I don't think there's actually a third camp. On the previous map, there was a third camp on one of the sides. I think it was on the evil side where the big portal was. I think right now there are only 2. I might be mistaken. But even then, I was playing Rocket League yesterday. Even then, my wrist was slightly iffy. Something about how I hold it, maybe? Hey, got an achievement. By the 7th day, I cleared an acre. It's basically me chopping all the trees. Okay, not much to the left. Lack of beer. I actually have a beer in my fridge because later on I'm gonna be drinking it. We have a D&D session later on if nothing has changed, and that's the one and basically the only time during my week that I partake in drinking a beer. In rare cases, I do go out for a beer, but other than that, I keep it pretty beer-free. I'm a nerd. I play D&D. Although D&D, I think, during the last couple of years has been basically promoted to a... Ooh, this is interesting, like upgrades to both sides. I think I know what this is, I just don't exactly remember what it is. D&D has been promoted to like a cool game, and I think has been pushed much more into the mainstream. Popular D&D podcasts, shows. Who was it? I think it was Conan O'Brien who played a special D&D session with Matthew Mercer from Critical Role. Something like that. Okay, how are we doing here? Do we have the people? Oh, we do have the people. We also have 2 archers here. Good. Okay. Okay, monsters are coming. I just want to see how this goes. Still extremely... I would almost say extremely easy. Okay, not doing anything just yet. Still not sure if my farmers are doing anything really. Okay, I think this is now... I have sort of put 2 spots for knights. And knights are like a tank unit. Also, they get healed by money, as far as I remember. Okay, there you have it. 1 knight. And knight, I think, is gonna just go all the way to that side. Or how was it? Oh no, it's something even different. It's like the knight picks up the money and that gives him additional HP, if I'm not mistaken. No? So we're gonna place them back in that thing? Okay. And the knight also gathers like 4 archers around him, so I might need to recruit more people again. Okie doke. Yeah, there he goes. Unfortunately, if he gets slain, well, that's a bit of a problem. Because that's a big money investment. Yeah, Critical Role is great, but... Well, I mean, it's not a but in a bad way. It's more like, I've got into Critical Role much later than everyone else, much later than I started playing D&D. I've actually just now started listening proper to the second campaign. Just today finished the first episode. And I respect immensely what Matt Mercer does, and like the rest of the crew is absolutely fabulous. I love them all, especially Sam Riegel. But I've heard that people are sort of, now that they've seen Critical Role, they're almost expecting their DMs to be like Matt Mercer. Like being really, 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 really good at what they're doing. Obviously, a lot of common phrases are being used by all DMs alike, including our DMs as well. How you want to do this is what our boys are saying quite often now. Okay, this knight is not doing much, honestly. Just sitting there. Okay, I need to collect some money. You're not giving me money, okay. Really? I think all my archers are currently are going out, right? Yep. Monies? Oh, there we have it, yeah. Trying to figure out, where's my money? Ooh, I'm already pretty darn full. I hope no more archers are this way. Again, it's a constant problem. Oh god, I have no money. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh my god, I don't have enough money. Oh, this is actually pretty easy. At the very least with the horse running fast. Every single time I lose a coin, I pick it up immediately. Okay. Okay, this one's lost. Okay, this one might be lost as well. Okay, could you stop? Again, I completely missed the night starting. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, will you stop it? Boom. Only two. Oh, okay, 3 archers technically. I'm not a fan. Also not sure whether that's the extent of the attack or not, so I'm gonna upgrade the wall. I think that we need that. Upgrade that as well, and I need more people. Yep, taking all my monies. Okay, there's a lot of people over there. What I will do is I think I'm gonna go quickly to the town. Pick up the percentage. No? Oh, there we have it. That's what we're looking for. Okay, then a rush to the left and then a rush to the right. Again, we, at the very least on the right side, I think we're short on people. Oh, thank you very much. I think that's one of the farmers. I'm gonna also do a plop, 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 plop. Yeah, that boat is still far away to go. I'm gonna drop 1 coin to this guy. Some of these guys who are wandering pretty close to our settlement might be our people who have been bitten once and converted back to the peasants like this one. Thankfully, the peasants don't die. The only way the peasants can die, those without profession, or rather specifically those hermits, are if we destroy one of their camps by chopping the trees. And it seems like if you chop the tree like on either side, the closest tree, which is actually a pain in the butt. Because sometimes that basically stops your expedition. Not you, dude. Hey there. Build a town to support the boat building to finish level. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And all the while, the monsters are trying to kill us. And the boat is also, well, at the very least, in the first level, the boat has been located on the side of a larger portal. Right now, with 1 large portal, 2 smaller ones on each side as well, almost like doesn't really matter. Although if I start, because when we build a boat, it gets lowered on the water and gets loaded with, what was it, 4 archers, 3 builders? Nope, sorry, horse. And then it starts slowly moved by hand because it's against the stream, against the current. It slowly get moved. Okay, I'm not gonna put more than 2 because the night is about to come. Oh, what can I do? Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. It's just I'm surprised I can add 4 gold to this one and make something. 4 gold almost seems like nothing. I hope everyone makes it in time. Thank you for gold. Thank you for gold again. Can I actually put some gold in you? Majority of people give the gold to me. Or I can give gold to this guy. He goes over there and goes tink, 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 tink. How we doing? Okay, our archers are returning, I'm assuming. Boy, they ventured pretty far out. Okay, you go, man. Just don't stand staring at me. We need to get everyone behind the wall. Pronto. And yeah, the gameplay doesn't really change much with the exception of adding a little bit more of, like, for example, it didn't have knights on the first level. Oh, actually, we have 2 knights now. Didn't have, I'm assuming I can maybe upgrade something else again and get something extra. So, at some point, new kinds of monsters will be appearing. Okay, that guy who's selling hoes over there, like the farmer making shop, doesn't really care about the monsters that are coming. Like, monsters? I eat monsters for breakfast, says that guy just. Huh? Get your hose over here, you sir, with a monstrous looking figure. Would you like to buy a hoe? And they say no. They would not. So yeah, my point was, with all of that being, it's a somewhat repetitive, grindy game. Oh, this is what it is. I think I paid the knights to... Oh, I might have done a boo-boo. We'll see. See, the problem is, or maybe not a problem, as far as I know, if the knights... knights are just went out to attack the... No money? Oh, thank you. Went out to attack one of the portals. And if they go out and kill the portal, it triggers an immediate wave of attacks from that portal. Which is slightly counterintuitive because haven't we just destroyed the portal? But I think that's how it goes. Again, things that I've read on the internet rather than things that the game has taught me. The game teaches you with trial and error. That's how I completely failed my first time playing the first level. Because Nacha, I think it was actually you who told me, hey, you need to really build a boat, otherwise the water will rise. Water does not rise. I spent all my money almost immediately on the boat. And it was all for naught. Okay. On the sequel does have an ending. It's a 2 crowns, right? But even that, I don't think it really changes that much in terms of gameplay. So if you like this kind of game, great. We have Original Kingdom, Kingdom Classic. You have this one, Improved Original Kingdom. And you have the Kingdom 2 crowns. But... I want to be. Chances are we'll be playing a little bit of this game in my own time. Just a little bit of relaxation, like not paying attention to much what's happening in game, maybe watching something at the same time. But specifically for a stream, I did set up sort of a rule at the very beginning of the Jam versus the Backlog, when it wasn't even called Jam versus the Backlog at that point. Is that if we've seen everything that there is to the game. At some point, I'm just saying, we've seen enough, and so the game just gets retired. Some games will have this gameplay loop, which is repetitive and simple. Nambi does fault indeed. Although, well, I mean, this is called Kingdom. We have knights. There's one of them. I don't know what happened to the second one. And actually by this point, since it's almost night, I don't want to... Actually, it isn't night just yet because... No, it is, I think. Should be. Archers are returning, the farmers... Oh, farmers have started moving as well, so yeah. Not gonna risk it. We'll see what happens. That knight actually might be still sitting by the portal with his archers. We'll see. We'll see what's happening. Just in case, I'm not sure how many builders we have. I'm gonna pop maybe even 2. I think builders are the most vulnerable ones when it comes to pushing the boat, because they are on the ground pushing the darn boat. Okay, monsters. And yeah, so I think this actually proves that... Actually, I'm pretty safe that that one's gonna be defended. That little wall with a... Yeah, this little curve is the best wall there is. Okay. Knowing that the monsters have attacked that wall, I'm gonna upgrade this tower. I think it's gonna take like 3 archers now. But I think it's gonna be pretty darn cool. And the boat is almost ready. Look at that. We're almost completed the top half of the boat. I need money, so back. One coin. It's not even moment. It's just 1 coin. Okay, this guy still has my back. What about the archers? I think archers are in the field already. How goes the rabbit hunting? Rabbit season? Rabbit season, really, guys? I think our archers basically just got blocked for other positions. Like the knight takes 4 archers, And as such, my hunters have not been hunting really. Look at the amount of rabbits. Look at the amount of unhunted rabbits. This is ridiculous. You, sir, over there, would you like to join our kingdom? Fantastic. Here's your coin. Go back to the town. You, sir, or madam, it's hard to tell. Dennis, if we're recording the Monty Python Holy Grail sketch about two peasants playing in the mud. Okay. This is a strange game also in terms of half of the game is spent in the town, sort of twiddling my thumbs. Half of the game is spent just moving around on a very slow horse. I'm reluctant to call this padding in terms of like gameplay, game time, but I would much rather have a faster horse. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I can get that faster. I think the criteria was I win the level once, and then I get an upgrade in terms of a horse, or maybe I need to upgrade all the extra buildings or something like that. I generally do not remember one way or the other. I think it's night. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I wish they would have invented clocks. But the only indication that something is going bad is the fact that, or rather the night is coming, is the ominous soundtrack. And all of a sudden monsters are going this way. Okay, maybe it's not night yet, once again. I'm gonna upgrade this. Ooh, this might be too much. Also, I've been told the monsters can actually come here and grab some of these building materials. I'm just gonna be a lookout. Hello? Is there anybody out there? Actually, I can chop down these trees as well. I think there is a chance that chopping the tree costs 1 coin. And I think it always drops 1 coin back. And I think sometimes even 2 coins. Also, this might not be the direction where the attack is coming from tonight. Ooh, right, you have a really early, like, wake-up call during having to go to work. My condolences, Midget, but thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you some other time for another game that I might be playing. Again, tomorrow is the next stream, Classic Jams. Me playing, now I don't have gold, so I can't venture out. 2 hits and I'm dead. Classic Jams, and I'm still figuring out, basically it will all come down to what game can I run on my new PC out of the games that are like 20 years old. That's the biggest problem right now, honestly. Money? Money? Yeah, my archers are just non-existent. That's the problem. And my farmers haven't really done much in the last couple of days. Okay, so the plan is quickly stop by these guys. And then go all the way to the left, hire some people. Check what the status is. Is our knight still there? Somehow I doubt it. Actually, I could have checked that in the city, because I'm assuming if the spot for the shield is free, then the knight has been killed. If it's not, the knight is still out there. Hire some people on the way back, or on the way there. Yep, there we have it. How many souls do we have? 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna take all of them. Come on, guys, come. There's the freaking... Sometimes I hate him. Ooh, wow. Didn't expect that, but okay. Okay, the knight is not by this portal. During the night... Night. Yeah, I think the knight died. My condolences. My best wishes to the knight's family. He died bravely after me mistakenly putting in 4 coins, not knowing what that thing does. Apparently that was the button to send the knight to their death. Who knew? I didn't. Okay, I think we're gonna get 3 more people, but I shot myself in the foot a little bit with this one. Thank you. Darn. Okay. You've given me 1 coin, so I'm gonna go back. Come on, horse. That is the oldest asthmatic horse I have ever seen. Just for the purposes of this playthrough. Maybe there's a way to make it faster. For now, though, we get some exercise, then we get some rest. And basically every single time I go out, that's my day. That's my day spent. Okay. What day is it, by the way? Because honestly, it feels like... Thank you very much. Honestly, it feels like I have progressed much. Well, obviously, I've started with a little bit of money. And in a way, my strategy has been working out. What? Where? Okay. But still. Okay, I think that city peasant has become a worker. Right now, really what I need is archers. Give me all the archers, please. Does it tell me what day it is? Oh, it's 12 day. I think I managed to do it in 15 days. I think the original like completion took me 19 days. And then on a replay, I think I did it in 15 or maybe even 12. Because yeah, by that point I sort of knew how to proceed about with the first level. And again, can't do much. I need more archers for this tower. So yeah, these 3 guys coming in, I think 4 guys even. Should be pretty handy. And let me actually double check. Yep. There's one of these shields or like things that I can buy here. I think this tattered banner over here signifies that that knight has died. Sorry, I didn't think that'll happen, but that's actually like not even sure who that is. I think I've read it's something like a random character gets picked out of everyone and then gets promoted to a knight. 3 coins? Oh. Wait a minute, wait, why has that happened? I don't think any of the walls have been demolished. The matter of fact is, I don't think there's any money in the treasury. Oh, suspicious. Rabbits. Actually, surprisingly enough, not that many rabbits. I think maybe they're still hiding. Like a couple of them are very like gray on the gray rocks background. Pretty stealthy. Some of them are behind those bushes. Yeah, so if the archers go here, it's a field day. The problem is, just didn't have any archers. But we're really close to actually putting the boat on the water. So let's see how that goes. I might complete the whole shtick. Still, I think I'm going to take a break in just about 2 minutes. And then do maybe another hour of this. Got them all? Got them all. Actually, one more. And yeah, the plan still is play this until we get defeated. Or until I grow bored of it. Or we collectively get bored of it. Yeah, this thing still does not take anything. Okay. Because in story-based games, or even like in a game that was also somewhat repetitive, Tropico 3. I keep forgetting which one of the Tropicos that was. I think it was 3, maybe 4. One of the 2. Even then, when every single mission sort of still had like the same beginnings, the variety of buildings was still... there were a lot of buildings we could plot, but still was the same. And I was mostly making the same old mistakes and sort of, oh, I forgot to do this, I forgot to do that. Still, even that had much more variety because there was a story to tell. Here, I mean, perhaps I should be practicing my storytelling muscles and imagining a story as it's happening. I still would prefer for the game to be a little bit more interactive, is not the word, but more of a story thing itself. Okay. Money. I think I'm gonna still pretty heavily invest in archers. Also, after this night, I think I'm gonna upgrade this tower to house 3 archers. Okey-doke. Alright, I think this is a good moment. Unfortunately, well, there's not an option to save. There's an option to save and quit. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's an autosave at the end of each, or start of each day. But one way or the other, it is break time. I'm very afraid to press any buttons. If something crashes right now, it's because OBS has crashed about 30 minutes ago, said so, but hasn't crashed properly. So what on earth that is, I generally do not know. But let's put on some music, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes. 2 musics playing at the same time. Spooky. Oh, right, and I forgot, yeah. This might be a crash that is part of one of the plugins that I'm using. Because or maybe it's OBS indeed crash and everything, because it's not loading the track name and it's not loading the album art. One way or the other, I'm gonna just plop it like this, I suppose. And now this honestly, this looks very ugly indeed. Ta-da! See you in 5 minutes. Right, folks, let's get back into this one, to this screen, which doesn't really have anything on it. Which will in a second. As I turn the music back up, I turn this music back off. We still need to, at some point, well, I'm not sure if this is going to happen on stream or not, but we're going to set our blazon, which is basically actually interesting in-game system of making your own heraldic thingamabob, basically your icon in the game, your flag, and then what gets posted everywhere. It is, I'm not even sure how to describe it. This semantic system. Basically, I think you type in words like a green dragon on a white background. Like, for example, like you don't. I thought it was like some sort of a code you copy, like a hash or something. But from what I understand, it's like basically the game reads commands and then interprets the words that you've typed in as then the idea of how it should look. And the only, like right now it's an owl, it seems. The only, I think every single one of those like ways that this, like the little sections that are there, there are a whole ton of them, and I think every single one of them has a proper name, because obviously the heraldic signs have been going throughout the centuries in Europe, all the kingdoms and duchies and counties and everything. But yeah, but really the only reason I might even like partly care about it is it has an achievement for it. I'm still an achievement hound. Okay, so this wall is fully in. Oh, hello monster. Just prancing through the fields. Bam. Oh, I don't know for a fact that at some point a monster appears that can throw these rocks back. Which honestly is a very wild idea. Okay. I don't think, or I mean I think, sometimes I think wrongly, or sometimes I don't think proper. Okay, this is the maximum that our that boat can be. So I'm not that far away from the town, so I'm gonna go back, grab some money, and we can actually start the whole process of getting the heck away from this island. Yeah, this guy doesn't give me anything anymore because there's nothing to give. Why? Is it because I have not been giving him enough money? Whatever it is, I don't feel like I've gotten... He would have been given... Theoretically, that guy, the banker, has been giving me much more money than I think I've been putting in. He's supposed to only give me like 7%, which is... Like, technically I put in like 10 coins. He only gives me less than 1 gold coin back. And it seems like he have been giving me much more. So maybe I've misunderstood it. And also, sorry guys, out of all of you, I can only pick up 2 guys. Drawn. And by drawn, I mean darn. There's also that Temple of the Archer, I think it was again, that we haven't really used today, or on this island. What I understand is basically you can activate it, and then for one night your archers cannot miss, because on default archers are horrible. Archers are absolutely, sometimes you almost feel like they're close to useless. Okay, guy, you can go over there. If you go to the right, there are plenty of rabbits. Come on, just move your... Don't go back. Flam. Am I doing something wrong? Like, I don't think my archers are really being used to the fullest extent. Or at least I have a farm. That's about it. Do I need to build like maybe a tower or another forepost over there? Okay, the boat has been put in place. That's... Well, actually, this is incredibly close. Incredibly close to the... to my walls. Like, right there. Unfortunately, the night has started. So I can perhaps send my knight over there. Haha. Playing words. Although that once again uses even more archers. And still no new archers have been spawning. Guys, where are you? Honestly, where is everyone? I'm hiring people, right? And then these people just go kshplunk, I suppose. Alright. We should be okay-ish. If the attack happens from this side, we might be in a little bit of trouble. If it doesn't, if it happens on the other side, then I better hope that the boat stays in the constraints of the town, of the city, for this time. Otherwise, they might get attacked. Yeah, I think we still can have one more archer and one more worker. Okay, the attack is from here, and should be okay. Actually, at the same time, I want to go to the right and see whether the attack happens there as well. Is it changing all the time? Okay, it is. And my guess would be... Okay, that was a horrible stone toss. My guess is that it's supposed to be getting stronger, right? It's supposed to get stronger with every single attack. Otherwise, there's a whole chain of achievements. Basically, survive until day 20, or survive day 20, survive day 25, 30, 50. I think the top one is 100. Okay, please. Right now, it seems like, honestly, the only... And we have a lot of workers. I don't know anymore. I am very confused. I might have screwed myself over in terms of gold production. Thankfully, we have already set the boat on the water, and it should be moving still. If I'm not mistaken, I need about 8 gold? 10 gold at most, I think. To actually set sail. But there's also a problem of me not... if I go on the boat ride, I think I bring my wallet with me. So the best idea would be to go on the boat trip with the maximum amount of coins that I can carry, minus the price that I paid to actually send the boat flowing. I think that's it. Right now... Oh, well, we'll see what happens. That boat still needs to reach its destination, and right now, yeah, I think it still needs that extra archer. Otherwise, it's slightly less protected, and I'm not a fan of less protected. I don't know what will happen if this boat gets attacked and the defenders get overwhelmed. There's only like 3 archers and 3 workers that do not do anything. Okay, this archer like didn't even care. So why, I wonder? I was sort of expecting them to chase the boat, saying, "Hey, wait for me, wait for me. I also want to go on this cruise." At the very least, we have a knight. Also, we have farmers. Okay. I might just hoard the money for now on. Anyone else? Anyone else? Ooh, this is good. This is good stuff. This is good money. Yeah, from this point on, it might be just waity. But then the boat gets towed all the way to right to that pier that we saw. There it stops one more time, and I have an option to spend a little bit more cash to go on it, and I will bring everyone who's on that boat, plus me, plus the money I've managed to gather. Oh, is it? My people are coming out to hunt, or that guy's chasing the boat. Now it's finally, wait for me. I may be making a horrible mistake by actually venturing out at night. Because again, if the monsters attack me, there I have. Okay, these guys, the workers are running away. Ooh, yeah, that might be a problem. Yep, that guy has been attacked. It is night. And that's workers just running there. You buffoons. You absolute pillocks. Why are you... Oh, God. This is no time for you to... We'll be out of people again. Again, I'm not sure what happened to the boat. Maybe the archers stay on it. As a matter of fact is, I think we now lost like 5 workers. Because some of them just decided, we're gonna run. Okay, that was a completely horrible miss with the catapult. Come on, you can do better. They're at the walls. There you have it. Ooh, that's a big schmonk. We're doing well so far with the catapults. I think the situation is pretty good. Okay, we've been given some money again. I'm quickly gonna venture this side. Ooh, hello. This wall has been destroyed. I think we don't have to rebuild every single level of the wall, which helps. But at the same time, we still need to pay a little bit more. Plus, we need a free worker to actually build it. Same plan, though. Go out, recruit some more people, because if my calculations are correct, we've lost a ton of people. The problem also is that every single time those people die, they get reverted back to these hermits. And then it's, again, find them. Spend 1 coin to recruit them. Spend 3 coins if I want to make them a worker again. Again. I don't think they can just... Maybe they can find a hammer just like that, because I've seen hammers just drop when the monsters attack my workers. Let's see. I think what it is unexpected expenses. Being a king or a queen is hard. Although I've seen it being referred in a couple of places as prince and princess. So maybe we're not the highest royalty just yet. We have a crown. It's not the fanciest of the crowns, but it's a crown, so we're definitely royalty. How big of a royalty? That's a different question. Also, that sound like... I'm not sure if that's my torch being lit. Actually, it could be that. Every single time I hear it, I think, oh, nope. It's like, it's a harbinger of something like terrible is about to happen. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Okay. Fess up, who has been hoarding all the gold? Ooh, don't we... Okay, there's 1 hammer. I almost want to put 2 here. And once again, the usual shtick. Oh, got it. There seems to be 1 worker. Okay, these are the guys. I think that these are our workers, just going back. But all of them will be archers, because the archery stand is the closest that they have. Oh boy. Is it day? Is it night? It's day, I think, technically. I've been playing a bunch of Dying Light recently. There was a free weekend, like 3 weekends ago maybe. And I absolutely love the game. I played too much of it, really. Okay, that's a bad thing. My archers are still pretty active, so okay, my archers are still good. But the boat has stopped until further notice, I think. And there goes that archer again. No, stay behind the freaking city walls, please. You need to be here. They're just hopeless. Please build that wall. Please build that wall. Please build that wall. I think we've... No. We've lost a catapult. Fudge me. Okay, these guys are slowly coming in. These will be builders, so... Do I have... Oh, I have enough for a catapult, but I am not happy about that one. Come on, just move your butts. Oh, finally. Finally, they've moved into the city. They're going to be our 2 next builders. But again, that's so much money. Come on, 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 come on. Okay, it's the next day, so basically we survived this. Good. I don't have any money on me, so once again, no recruitment. Once again, God, they broke down that wall. We really need to hurry right now. That guy still has no money for me. And I have no money for anyone else. Where's that guy? This guy here specifically. He's gonna become an archer. Okay, more workers going that way, trying to push the boat, but I'm considering maybe getting a knight to help out here. I'm not sure if a knight actually move out into the night. No pun intended. And ooh, that's even worse. This is in such a stupid position. These are that boat has already basically lost all the archers, all the everything. But why are not? I should be going that way, I suppose. The problem is that the archers right now are going to this boat, but it almost seems like they're going to this boat only at night, which is idiotic. Which is when they're needed the most and on that boat already. This is some stupid system where they sort of, like, their logic spots, ooh, that boat is defenseless. We must rush to it. And then they just get overwhelmed by the monsters. Okay, now one worker, okay, more workers are now going to be pushing the boat. We somehow need to push that boat behind the portal. Because I think that's going to be then our sort of ticket. Other than that, I swear I've been making more archers, but this guy just... Oh, rabbits? No rabbits here. What shall I do? This guy just going out. The day's almost over. Maybe there's some system where... I mean, no, the rabbits have been there the whole freaking day. There's absolutely no reason for the archers to come out during that. This archer guy just sits there. Just I mean, left side, where the big portal is, where there are no rabbit fields. This side is getting me more money. Okay, there's also a farm. I'll give you that. But still, this side is giving me more income that everything else is giving me. Okay, and there it starts again, I'm pretty sure. Like, oh no, that boat is defenseless. And problem is... Well, still not saying me that's a night. I'm trying to look at that symbol up here. And thinking, okay, that seems like it's the day, right? Okay, I think a couple of more monsters might have gotten to my people. Okay, the boat has made it past some landmark. I think I hear plop plop in the distance. That might be the arrows. You know what I need? Actually, I will do this. Oh no, that may be just the creak of the boat. Are there any attacks on this side? It might take them 3 days to push the boat to the very end. No, boys, I'm gonna skip you. I need to figure out the... Maybe not. Okay, you guys. I'm feeling generous today. Coins, coins, coins. You get a coin, you get a coin, and you get a coin. Oh, still not showing that it's a night. But my plan was... Okay, it's the day now. My plan was to activate this statue. If this is what I think it is, I can't tell. I think this is the archer statue. If I activate it for 3 days, my boat archer should be much more efficient. Yeah, but there's that thing. I just generally don't know. I am slightly confused. Boat's still going. Very slowly. We have 4 archers. Okay, that's the maximum we can get, so some sort of protection. You know what? Darn horse. I don't think there has been an attack from this side. Last night, anyway. So, I'm gonna activate this statue if I have enough coin. Just enough. It's the archer statue, thank God. This would mean that the boat will be slightly better protected. But if it's a big attack, then I'm screwed one way or the other. Thank you. Oh, 3. Darn. Okay, I'll take 3. And obviously, all of that is also in addition to the fact that God knows what's currently happening in our town. it might getting absolutely destroyed. A wall might have been destroyed. I do not know about that, and I quickly need to rebuild it. No, stupid horse. I'm also considering just dropping a wall somewhere to the right, so that it limits the kingdom just a little bit. And I think that's a dead archer over there. It allows me to hunt the rabbits. Again, that's a pure guess, because majority of this game is guesswork. Maybe if I actually put the rabbit fields into my borders, then it's gonna help my archers move around that spot. Otherwise, they're not venturing out because they're afraid. Guess. Absolute and utter and pure and simple. No. It's gonna be night again. Days fly by. Really, days fly by. You go to one side, bam, you're immediately out of time. I'm reluctant to even start a night. How much for a night? Give me. No pun intended. Give me an estimate. It's 6 coin, right? But it also takes all of my archers. Like 4 of them. Really, right now, my biggest... Well, I mean, money is somewhat of a problem. It almost feels like... population slash... manpower is my biggest issue. I'm gonna spend some money here. I have a slight suspicion we are out of workers again. Yes, yep, that boat most likely has been attacked once again. Nobody's on the catapult. That's in ways even worse. Yeah, we need workers. See, I might even max this out. Nope. Okay, there is a catapult, but again, nobody to work it. Honestly, even with all the progress that we got, I'm not sure if we're gonna survive. I'm gonna visit a village I haven't visited in a while, because I think every single time I go to the left, it's too late. And I don't want to be out in the open with my slow horse. But I'm gonna recruit some more people. And then, with my remaining time, I'm gonna go to the right. Because I need to check on the progress of the boat. Most likely, all the workers on the boat have been killed. I think that's the last of it, right? I can never remember. Oh, I feel like there's another village. But no, there's the smaller portal. There's the bigger portal, right? Yep, must be. Whatever happens, happens. Still, I feel like the most I'll play this on stream, anyway, is about an hour. We've seen the gist of it. Obviously, I can play until the very end. I think, like, the time to complete for this game is about 25 hours. But the fact is, it's 25 hours to do the same thing, and I'm not that adept at this game. I've already failed once. I might actually fail the second time because the waves of enemies are getting stronger, and I think my economy is getting worse. So I might even forfeit this at some point. So we're just gonna money. We're just gonna see how it goes, but it's a fun game. I can see people enjoying it muchly and greatly, and all the other words. It's just that there is a slight bit of repetition about it. It's not the easiest of the games, obviously, and I don't want to sort of seem as if, oh, this game's too hard. Okay, now these guys are hunting behind the borders. Why didn't they do so previously? Bloody heck. Okay, these are my people again. The problem is they crawl, like they can run in the confines of the town, but they never run when they're going back. Okay, that's a bad time for me to spot all these monsters coming this way. Once again, my people will get killed, or all those coins that I've paid. Like, look at that. Monsters are freaking behind you. Come on. Come on. Okay, they're running slightly, but they cannot outrun. I mean, again, gameplay reasons. That's a problem. That's a big problem. That's an ouch. That's an ouch. They take a coin and then run, which is some sort of a defense. But right now I'm gonna lose just all my income. Okay, I'm gonna outrun my own peasants that I've just recruited, and now this guy still does not care. I love this guy. What? Monsters? Never heard about him. I think we're still lacking workers. Okay, there's a bunch of workers coming our way. Well, actually, knights just skedaddle that way. But why a worker has abandoned this place? We're about to get overwhelmed in this world. Yep, knew it. Oh, I remember something like that. Like people retreat behind a wall or something. Oh, and interesting. They actually retreat completely, even when we haven't defeated them all. Okay, so really two walls work pretty well. Hey, come back here. Come back here. Punks. Hooligans. Oh, I'm gonna show you. Oh, I'm gonna show you. Stop. Stop. This actually is ridiculous, honestly. I'm about to catch them. And for the first time in forever, my horse is actually... What happened? My horse doesn't even care. My horse is like sprinting full on. Darn. This is the fastest I've seen my horse run. Now it's like sort of sluggishly going back. Oh, wasn't there... See, now it's like going again. Also remember there being some part, as I was reading that guide, the new player's sort of tutorial-ish thing. Something about horse needs to eat grass. Unicorn eats grass and then it poops out... Okay, actually, I think it runs faster. Maybe that's the thing. I need to let my horse eat the grass at times. Okay, good sir. Okay, that sir is going to be a knight. This wall is being repaired. Oh, let's venture out. Once again, need more people. Maybe I've been sort of not really approaching this right. It seems like it feels like, at the very least, I might be wrong, that the horse is much faster when it has a chance to eat some grass. Otherwise, if it huffs and puffs, and ooh, really, look at that, the stamina just holds on and on and on and on. All right, another little tip learned: make sure your horse eats grass. All right, ooh, this is actually interesting. Doesn't really make much of a difference, but oh no, this again. Oh, now my horse is tired. Okay, I might just lose. Ooh, that guy's fast. Darn, the problem is, I'm down to 1 coin. If that 1 coin disappears, my crown gets knocked off next. I'm gonna give a horse just a chance to eat. Nope, I'm dead. I'm dead, and yep, there goes the crown, and then the monsters grab the crown, and that's a GG. No crown, no queen. I was not expecting an attack so soon. So here's the thing. Interesting. I can start a game on the starter island once again. Simpler gameplay. What's happening in the background? Seems like the game is still happening. I've just been given a coin. If I've been given a coin, can I continue playing? Maybe. But yeah, I can either start on the starter island, then move on to the next island. I can start immediately on the second island. And I think those little plops on the ground, maybe that's the portals. The amount of portals that there are. There's only one portal on the starter island. There's 3, and they're, I think, alternate from time to time. I think the big one activates every single night anyway, after some point. After 5th night, 6th night. And then the smaller ones maybe alternate left, right, left, right, left, right. Still, the second island right now has a boat that I repaired it even. But the waves of enemies were just too much, I suppose. Can I not? In terms of, can I just go back to the menu? Perhaps not. All right, so I think this proves a couple of things. First of all, I'm really bad at this game. I thought I had it in the books. I had the starter money. I had everything. And then I just failed a bit. Unfortunately, the next time we start on this, I have nothing, right? I'm now in King, right? But I have no money. Right, I think I'm officially retiring Kingdom New Lands from streams from this point on. So let's bring it here. Let's plop some music back on. Let's quickly check internets. Internets are good, folks. Thankfully, internets are good. And it is... actually, let me quickly see, because... let me quickly see. I can see. I'm going to quickly open the list of games that we have completed previously. Maybe I can actually pop it on the screen. Let me actually see. I think it's this one. I'm going to hide this, hide this. Not hide myself. I'm good. That wasn't even it. This one? Whatever. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Riveting explanation, right? I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that. This, I think. Right. I think this will work. So yeah, this is, if you type in !backlog in the chat, you're gonna get the same sheet. So yeah, this is the game that we still haven't played. This is the games that we have completed. I was actually just going to quickly go through them and see which one of them was cut short. System Shock 2 completed to the very end, the very final cutscene. Frostpunk only completed the original campaign. Haven't gone for the other campaigns for a couple of reasons. First of all, once again, it's pretty much going to be more of the same. Not really much I can change in the start game and everything. Plus, that game has performance issues. That game really stresses the GPU and CPU for no apparent reason. Okay, maybe perhaps the reason is the fact that every single entity, every single person in the city gets simulated in some way. And for that reason, like, I've seen people complain that the game isn't well optimized. Still playable, still you can knock some of the settings down, I suppose, but wow, my fans on my PC were going ham at this game. And again, it's a good-looking game, though. Right, what else? Oh, Snakebird. Right. Snakebird might have been actually the first game that I just said, no. No, I just can't. This is... Snakebird pretty much was, I think, one stream of you guys watching me struggle horribly. Over and over and over and over and over again. So as such, it's not the most fun. Actually, let me quickly jump back in here. I'm gonna check my channel over here, my VOD channel. Can I search Snakebird? Snakebirds? No, not plural. Just Snakebird. Oh, right. I'm even forgetting another thing. That fact is, I have never posted a VOD of me playing Snakebird. I basically got so frustrated that I never even posted it. So yeah, Snakebird was, I think, the original game that I played for a stream or 2 at most and said, this is not fun. It's a nice game. It's a lovely idea. It's just that I cannot think that well, it seems. Something about the stream situation, which you constantly need to play the game, but also try to be entertaining. There's a problem with me that I cannot shut up. I feel like I need to constantly talk on a stream. So most of that Snakebird stream was spent just going, oh god, and also getting help from the chat. And I don't think that's, I mean, chat interaction, great, but if all a streamer does is just read the suggestion from a chat, no. So Snakebird was basically retired, and I've poked at it a couple of times after that. It's still very hard. I think they've released a Snakebird. What was it called? My British accent just gone through just for a second. I swear there was a newer version of Snakebird, which was Snakebird for kids. Oh, Snakebird Primer, right. It's slightly cheaper than it has been released later, much later. Actually, pretty much a year ago. And Snakebird Primer is a casual puzzle for the entire family, as well as a primer for a serious challenges of the original game. So basically fit for kids. So Snakebird Primer, I think I can play. Original Snakebird, wow, was that a complete another destruction of my... Oh, actually, I remembered one thing. It's about the time we stopped the timer. Oh, also, hey, you see my monitor. What did you see over here? Not much. You've seen the software that I use for my timer. It's called Snaz. All right, so let's once again go through this list. Oh, did I? Oh, right. I'll also kill this just a little bit. Blah. Let's. Oh, actually, no. Undo. Oh, for crying out loud. Undo. Snakebird. Right, not Luminosity. Snakebird. I even decided to completely remove it from the list. Now. So yeah, let's go back. Luminosity completed it. Was afraid that there was going to be a game-ending bug somewhere, because there was a bug that could basically soft lock your save and no chance of going past. Oh, Deep Dungeons of Doom. Okay, I was wrong. Deep Dungeons of Doom was earlier than Snakebird, and it was also cut pretty short because it was incredibly simple and boring. Really, for most part with Deep Dungeons of Doom, it was incredibly simplistic. If you thought A Kingdom's New Lands were simplistic, wait till you hear about Deep Dungeons of Doom. But it was basically what was it, one button? I think 2 button at most game, and it was nothing really. But unlike Deep Dungeons of Doom, Snakebird at that point, after the Snakebird, I started Half-Life. And honestly, Snakebird disaster, I think one of the reasons why it sort of dissuaded me for streaming just for a little bit. Or actually for a long while. I took an year-long break after that for streaming. Then I got into Yoko's Island Express, Tacoma, the Turing Test, finally finished Half-Life, and we're back on track, boys and girls, and everyone in between. Undecided, robots, you know what I'm talking about. Dead Cells, I'm surprised I've completed that, but wow. That was a great experience, loved it. Spraggywood, lovely. Life is Strange, and then it's a spin-off, as far as I know, the Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit of Life is Strange. Passport 2, Rusty Lake, super hot. Dark Souls, oh, that's a big notch on my armor. Dark Souls. Witcher 2, also a big playthrough. Haven't 100%ed it during the stream, but hey. Tropico 4, actually, Tropico 4 was also stopped at some point. That was, I think, the original complaint that, Jam, you're basically doing the same things over and over again. It's not fun, I've been told, and so I said, okay, I'm gonna move on to the next game. Crysis 2, out of all games. Witness, lovely game. Hard, but loved it. it's still time for me to... I still need to complete that second achievement out of the two. One is complete the game. Second one, complete the optional speedrun puzzle. Ooh, that's a crazy one. I know that Ira has been trying to complete it once, and... Well, I mean, he was trying to get it, but I don't think she has gotten it. One thing I will do is he's gonna see my Steam. Also, use? Nope. And now I muted myself. Lakeisha, thanks. Also, hey, haven't seen you in a long while. Happy to have you here. What I was trying to do, I was trying to go to the stream and set the stream theme to just chatting. Because right now I'm just chatting. Oh, life can happen to you. I completely understand. But hey, it's really a pleasure that you're here. Even if you haven't been here before but not saying anything, I completely understand. This is absolutely fine by me. I'm just going through the list of the games that I've been completing. Okay. Blonk. Let's go back. What was it? This one. Doing Twitch Sings. Great stuff. Have you seen me play Twitch Sings? Actually, I think you've actually happened on this channel when you saw me play Twitch Sings. Been a while since I've actually double checked what the new songs were, because just recently Weird Al's White and Nerdy has appeared there, and since then I wanted more Weird Al songs. I also would love some more. Oh darn, what was it? Just a day ago, basically I was thinking, would it be cool if they had more of something. Beatles? No. Although they have a bunch of Beatles now. Something else, can't remember. Yep, I have a couple of highlights on this very channel. So if you go after a stream into videos, you can find a couple of highlights of me singing a couple of things. Not the world's best singer, and the worst attempts I've deleted. But I have a couple of songs over there. I enjoy this. I love the like rhythm games such as Guitar Hero, Rock Band. I've had a absolute pleasure of playing Beatles Rock Band. Something else. Just I've been basically dragged by force away from it, and it was also in a public venue, so other people also wanted to play it. That was one of the rare times that I lost control over myself and just, I'm gonna play this game until I get kicked out of this, or the person I was with just says, "Jam, enough is enough. Let's go." But yeah, darn, what was it? There was I think that artist is on the Twitch Sings already, but I want more songs from them. Not Talking Heads? No. Can be. I mean, love Talking Heads, but can't be it. If I remember it at some point, I'm gonna perhaps just randomly during one stream, it was that band or that artist, but not right now. But yeah, Beatles are one of my most favorite bands. My list of favorite artists is pretty wide, and with the appearance of or with the arrival of Spotify in my life, my music tastes have evolved pretty well. Still, I wouldn't say that it changed completely, but I've definitely learned about so many new fantastic artists. Spotify for me, those 7 euros a month, is worth 7 euros alone for the new releases playlist and Discover Weekly playlist. Even through that, I can't tell just how many new artists I found out. But yeah, anyway, back to this. I was trying to figure out, I can only remember about one more game that I've stopped playing after two more games that I've stopped playing after I hit a wall. Ollie, I was really bad at it. Just somehow it is a very precise 2D skateboarding game, and again, it would be pretty much the same. Ollie Ollie fell under the category of, okay, we've seen everything this game has to offer, and then moved on. The Cave only went through one playthrough. You can play different playthroughs, and actually, I think, see different areas, but I might have actually played this with Ira. Definitely we've played a little bit of The Cave with Ira. I might have put it here. But then the Day of the Tentacle. No, we definitely must have played it. One or the other. Mini Metro, sort of, yeah, the game constantly gets new levels, but basically you've played one, you've played them all. It's a great chill game. I still play Mini Metro from time to time. A Human Resource Machine, I know for a fact that I've stopped playing. I couldn't finish the last level, and I said, all right, this one's gonna be on me. We've seen pretty much all the game has to offer. I'm gonna complete the final level on my own, or maybe look. I think maybe I haven't even stopped playing the game, but I've looked up the solution. Hammer Fight. Ooh, Hammer Fight. Oh, we're actually heading up pretty close to the very finale. That's why Hammer Fight appeared on this one. Hammer Fight is crazy. I think I've completed it. It's a wild game about. You are a flying machine that can attach weapons to it, and basically you swing those weapons wildly and hit other things. It's a weird game. It's a really weird game. Remember Me? Oh, lovely stuff. Most remember me for a wild donation war that Electra and Yasmin have started. Love you. I'm also playing with my dice right now, so apologies for the knocking sounds and me dropping the dice all the time. I like to fiddle with things. Capsized, pretty darn fun. I do believe that was you're capsized on the alien planet. It is. Alan's Wake American Nightmare, very cool game. Intrusion 2, Ellipses. Right, I've recently 100%ed Ellipses. Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection. Okay. I thought there were less games that I said, okay, that's like enough of them. But Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection, I basically played for like 2 hours and said, you know what? Fighting games are really my thing. I've played a bunch of fighting games during my childhood. King of Fighters, Guilty Gear X. I think maybe tried Mortal Kombat a couple of times, but the original Mortal Kombat was meh. It is the original games and really wasn't going well. 80 Days, lovely game, still want to 100% it. It's about based on the book, 80 Days, Around the World in 80 Days. A lot of great writing, some great storylines. One day. VVV, fun game. I've learned some speed running strats since. Spirits recently tried to, well, sort of 100% it. It's a hard game. It's basically Lemmings. Shatter, it's an Arkanoid. I think it's called Breakout, basically clone. You have a paddle, you have blocks, you hit them. Secrets of Radagon, interesting game, lovely. Robot Roller Derby Disco Dodgeball had some technical issues to it, and plus it's basically a multiplayer game and it's at its base, so that was also retired and said, all right, this is interesting, but do we really need to see more? Pony Island, oh, Pony Island. It's pretty cool that it has. I've played Pony Island so early in the history of Jam vs. Backlog, the never-ending list of games. But Pony Island was something else. It's basically, well, I mean, it came out after Frog Factions, so it was not the first weird game. Obviously, there have been even weirder games before that, I suppose. But Pony Island is not what it seems to be. It's a fun little game. If you really want to play it, like, I mean, if you want a game that just completely, I don't know, puts your expectations upside down, get Pony Island. Don't read anything about it, just get it when it's on discount. Rituals, fun little like a walker almost game. Something off like Riven Mist about it. I think that's like little parts that I remember of it. Jones on Fire, actually Jones on Fire I think we also stopped because it's an endless runner basically. Monster Loves You, oh I still need to play this a little bit more. It's basically you are it's a life of you as a monster, starting from the very the vat in which the plasma and the cells boil, down to your very final days, and then you sort of decide what you do. Low little game. Time frame, a very original game. It's a walker basically, but it's an interesting idea on it. I again recommend playing it. I think it's a paid. I don't think it's free. Let me actually quickly check it. Quickly. Time frame. Game. Oh no, it is a paid game, so I must have gotten it in one of the bundles. Also, I think I've done a boo-boo again. Yogi. Well, I've done a boo-boo. Oh god. The fact is, when you are in an Excel spreadsheet or a Google Docs spreadsheet this time, you press buttons, these things appear. These things appear on the sheet. I hope I hadn't mixed up anything else. Transmission Element 120 is a game built on the Half-Life 2 engine, and I think it's actually like I think it's like fully in the Half-Life 2 universe. Free to play. Actually, get my recommendation. Dr. Langiskov, The Tiger and the Terribly Cursed Emerald, a worldwide heist. It's by one of the developers of the Stanley Parable, and that's just a pretty lovely short game. Also, to my utter delight, the narration for that game is being provided by... I've forgotten his name. It's a British presenter who has presented Nevermind the Buzzcocks. Simon Amstel, there you have it. Just was not expecting his voice. I think all the games from here, these... Potato Man Seeks the Truth might have been actually a paid game, but Mandragon, Emily's Way, 30 Flight of Loving, and Dark Alliance of Transmissions were all free games. So I've started my whole journey of Jam vs. the Backlog with a couple of free short games, and then it just grew. We had some really long ones. I've completed Path of Exile, I've completed Dark Souls with all the deaths, obviously that took a while, The Witcher 2, and in the meantime, Nachi Dude in the chat is going very existential, all of us. Life is thus a dream, or a nightmare we may never know till our organic clock stop ticking and we may sleep in the abyss which will consume us all. But yeah, this basically was a look into what we have. Oh bloody heck! Of the games that we have perhaps previously stopped, previously cut short, and we're gonna add yet another one. Folks are gonna see me edit this. Kingdom, New Lands. Rest in peace. Also, this has 76 game complete. Because I've just added a new thing. Derp. Let's really quickly check. Kingdom New Lands over here. It should be. Oh, there you have it. 31 hours to complete proper. I still keep on knocking my dice all over. 31 hours to like properly complete until the end of the game. With the way it's been repetitive, I don't see us playing it. Well, I've already English any second now. I've already retired it, so not to be going anywhere else. This is the stream game list. If you type in !backlog in the chat or check the bottom of the stream, you will get a link to the same document. And so you'll be able to check the games that I have already completed, and I've been sort of talking about in length right now, and the games I still have not played, which will be played next. Right now my plan is, once again, let's move on to this screen. Play, can I point at it? Crypt of the Necrodancer. This game has been kindly donated to the channel by one of the viewers, Delby. Thanks very much to her. And I would love to play that game. And obviously there's a whole grand selection. Huge titles. Doom, 2016 Doom. Some racing games that I will replace at some point. Counterpoint to Doom 2016, original Wolfenstein 3D. Smaller games like little indie games like where was it? Just saw it just a moment ago. Starseed Pilgrim, like wacky games such as Dead Rising 2, Saints Row 2, like long things such as XCOM games, Shadowrun. Would love to jump back in the Shadowrun series once again. Pillars of Eternity, 60 hours. But I wouldn't mind playing it. Again, right now heavily into D&D, and as such, Pillars of Eternity goes straight down that route. The only problem might be I might not be as successful as playing that. But yeah, if any one of you in the chat would like to suggest a game, the list is there. Just pick something from the very first column, suggest it to me, and I'll add it to the list of the games that will be played next. No, SCP Secret Laboratory is not on this list. These are the games that I own, and as such, if that's a paid game, I don't have it. This is not like this is not my wish list, for example. This does not have things that I actually have on my wish list, like Divinity series, Witcher 3, Fallout 4. This does not have that, and also like a bunch of other games that I have on my wish list. This is the actual things that I own, hence the backlog. This is the games that I have on my Steam account, but I haven't played. And I should, because otherwise I've paid money for them. They're just sitting there. TF2 is a multiplayer game. I have been playing this during my multiplayer streams previously. In total, I should have about 1,200 hours of Team Fortress 2. It's a lovely game. One of the few games that I'm actually good at. Well, reasonably good. But it's a multiplayer game. So it does not have an end, so it's hard to feature it as Jam versus the backlog. It's not in my backlog. It's one of those games that has been stopping me from completing the backlog because I can play it forever. It's a multiplayer title. All right, let's jump here. So, 100 or rather, 76 games completed. What Steam game is free and offline? Actually, I have a couple of games that are free and offline on my wish list. I'm sort of keeping them there as a reminder. But the thing is, I don't need any more games. Here's the list. Oh, excuse me. Here's the list. I've clicked some buttons again. Nope, Kingdom Lands. Clunk. Okay, I need to get out of the shoot, otherwise I keep on pressing the button and keep on making everything worse. So yeah, generally, I do not need any more games. Please spare me of adding. I already have, I would say, at least 20 games I can add to this list. Because I have copies of games that I haven't even activated. Some of them are sitting there as a future giveaways. Some of them are just sitting because, oh boy, adding more games? Well, I still haven't played the other ones. I did promise myself one thing. When I reach 100 games completed, maybe even earlier, but we'll see about it. When I reach 100 games completed, I'm gonna spoil myself and buy myself Witcher 3. And afterwards, I'm gonna buy myself Fallout 4. And then I'm gonna also play them on stream. So you're gonna be spoiled as well. Nope, Shrek 2 isn't on this list. The game called... not Sharp 2. What was it again? So Tropico 5 is on this list as well. Shank 2. It's if you have played, there it is, Shank 2. If you have played Mark of the Ninja, it's by same developers and it's an earlier game they did. And as far as I know, it's roughly the same gameplay mechanics. It's a short one. Can complete it in 2 streams. But yeah, anyway, enough chatting from me. Let's once again bring the screen to here. Do I know the story of Fallout 4? Sort of ish. Well, I mean, depends on which story you mean. How it goes? Pretty much, yeah. That game came out years ago. And as such, every single streamer since then, with the exception of me, it seems, have played it. I've seen bits and bobs of it. I know how it starts. I've seen the speedrun of this game, for crying out loud. So basically, I've seen the shortened, the concatenated version of how the game is. The start, what the premise is, and then the finale. But I want to play it myself. Despite all the shortcomings of that game, I am very interested in playing it myself. I've played Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. Was there another 3D one? I don't think there was. No, there wasn't. I also dabbled a little bit in the original games. I think I even played Fallout New Brotherhood, but only had a demo. Well, I mean, Fallout 4, ages ago. I think I'll avoid any glitches. And again, that's gonna be in about 24 games completed time. So I might not even remember the glitch, so don't worry. You can keep it a secret to yourself. I know there's, I know, again, I've seen the speedrun. I know there's a lot of glitches. I know you can just, wow, just do so many crazy things with it. But I don't think that's needed. I'm pretty sure at some point I'm going to be extra powerful in our game anyway. Anyway, folks, thanks very much for watching yet again. This is a little bit of a surprise stream on Thursdays. Usually I am busy with D&D, but there has been a little bit of shift of the schedule, and as such, I had some free time to, again, to see whether Kingdom New Lands is really worth it, and the resulting answer is, not really. It's an interesting game. Again, I'll be playing a little bit of it in my own spare time, perhaps just poking at it. Maybe, I don't know, putting some, giving my horse a carrot, because that horse is slow as heck. And grab a couple of achievements of that, but not on stream. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow and Friday. I'm gonna be playing one of the classic jam games. Again, whatever I manage to make work. I think worst case scenario, if nothing really works, I'm gonna try and install the Open RCT, the Open Roller Coaster Tycoon thing. That definitely works on newer systems, so that's gonna be a treat. Otherwise, if nothing really works, there are a couple of backup plans anyway. I might just start playing Crypt of the Necrodancer. I might pull out some multiplayer feature. Been a while since I've done Jackbox streams. Although I would prefer actually to have a lot more folks from North America. So really, if I want to get them in on the action as well, the streams need to happen on weekends. But oh well, alas, and everything else and in between. Thanks very much for watching. Another shout out to Flying Midget for subscribing for 5th month in a row. Subscribers get some good features, not just being named in the game, but also if you go to the Discord, you get access to some extra features such as Minecraft servers and other game servers. I think Vintage Story server is available to the subscribers as well. Might double check on that one. But if you're a fan of either Minecraft or Vintage Story, or actually there's a Starbound server that's actually running right now as well. If you become a subscriber of this channel, or if you become a patron of Ira, the other half of the Discord community that I'm in, you get access to those. Well, for now, let's see what we can find, which person we can find to host. What's happening here? News. Nope, that's just Rocket Baguette Rising Stars. Let's see who is streaming. Let's send some love their way. And before my voice has given out completely, I'll see you later, again, tomorrow. Okay, you know what? I just want to see this myself. So what you're gonna see is wonderful Heku. Is that a chair? Oh, oh god, whatever. You're gonna see it yourself in just a moment. Wonderful Heku, the host of the Baltic Esports League. Wonderful, oopsie daisy, a wonderful person. The oopsie daisy was in terms of her, oh boy. What is happening? Is she? Sorry, I'm gonna send it to you, to her. She is currently trying to learn much more about, oh, it's bots, I see. She's currently trying to learn more about CSGO, and as such, she's trying to learn to play it. So let's give her some love, and let's see how she fares. And I'll see you again tomorrow. This has been the longest outro ever, so see ya. Goodbye. Until tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European Time. Goodbye. Here's Heku. Say hello to her. Bye-bye.